Hiya peeps, Hillbilly off with another video. I just thought of a really funny story when I was doing the Land Rover before. Sorry I'm a bit dirty, I've been messing around with some steel there. It was actually a story about that Land Rover I'm trying to fix. Now, when I was younger, when we were moving a lot of sheep back and forwards between ground that we were renting, most of it was about 40 mile away. And because of the amount of sheep, we used to take ground with my dad's brother, and there'd be lots of sheep going back and forth theirs as well to the same place. It was like a really big farm, really, that was rented out. So, Christ, we could take perhaps 2 days sometimes taking the sheep back and forwards. And they had a little lorry as well. So we had this Land Rover and a box on behind. So I think you could put around 50 in it roughly if they went full of wool, or I can't remember now, but you might have 3 trips in that one day. And remember, these Land Rovers, they absolutely drunk petrol. You never believe this thing will be the same the one I do up. It absolutely drunk petrol like you wouldn't believe. So you were driving like you were, the sound was like you're going to go through the speed limit. Well, and I think I've left the other dog behind. You were driving along, you were only going 40 mile an hour, and you thought you were passing the speed limit. It was so much of a vibrations, but it was a lovely old thing to drive. That's why I'd like to get going again. And it would go anywhere. What was I doing leaving you behind, gal? She can't get through gates properly. All the rest can. She can't. It's a good thing, actually. When they learn to jump fences and things, they sometimes get caught. So I forgot her then. Anyway, this one morning, me and Dad got up late. We were going to take these sheep off to this place again. And there was nothing in the house to eat. Nothing. All Dad had was a box of sultanas. So this is perfectly true. So he made some sultana sandwiches. And they weren't that bad, actually, I've got to say. And just bread and sultana sandwiches, that's all we had. So we went off in our Land Rover up to my dad's brother's farm then. And they were laughing. This was before we'd taken anything. They were laughing, hell sultana sandwiches, what the hell's the world coming to? So my cousin's sister brought out, I'd made some sandwiches for them the night before and put them in a sliced loaf bag on the counter. Because there was my dad's brother and his son. And then I can't remember if my dad's friend was there as well, Di. I can't remember. But anyway, they were laughing at us, taking the piss out of us all morning. So we travelled all the way to this place. It was down by Aberera and that sort of direction. Pulled up, loosed the sheep out, and then decided to have a bit of dinner. So the other two were sat in this little Bedford lorry, laughing at us when we brought out the sultana sandwiches, which I didn't mind at all. Then my cousin reached for his pack of sandwiches, and they picked up the sliced loaf bag by mistake. So all they had was just bare sliced bread, nothing else whatsoever. So they ended up having to eat our sandwiches as well. Oh, God almighty. We used to have some fun back then, I got to say. And at the same place, this was not that day, it was at another day. My dad's other brother, was a little character. He used to like a bit of beer, called Uncle Emis. And he was as daft as a brush. And we'd gone to this place again, because we used to go there when we used to have to get them in. It was like a big gathering on a hill, because it was a huge farm. And there was no fences there, whatever. So I forget who else it was now. We went round this one area where we were supposed to go. And as I was walking across the field, I could see this yellow thing in the middle of the field. It looked like the size of a wheelbarrow. Stood there for a minute. What the hell? Then this thing started moving. I had no idea what the hell this thing was. I started getting a bit closer. It was my Uncle Emis with a yellow raincoat on, having a shit in the middle of the field. Bold as brass. Not a care in the world, and I just walked by. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. So I know that's a little bit what's called these days, but you had to be there to laugh at that. And I told the people, everybody about it when we went back down to the pens, and they were laughing their heads off. So he sadly passed away now, but he was a character. Fair play, he was a character. So I just thought I'd tell you some funny facts about my old Land Rover and how that brings back a lot of memories for me, like a lot of old things. Come on! It's funny how old vehicles like that bring memories back to you. So that's part of the reason. Yeah, Sweep. That's part. There's Sweepy, my dog. And up there is Elle. And that's part of the reason I want to do it up as well. It always makes me smile when I think about it. So, yeah, God. It's funny how a vehicle brings back memories like that. Real memories that make you smile. So, hopefully, it won't be done before winter. Maybe we can get it done by after winter, hopefully. But there we are. I thought you'd like to hear a funny tale today, because everything's a bit dour at the moment, isn't it? Please subscribe. All the best. Gaz.